kicking it off. I fully expect this to just be an absolute banger of a match here.
Yes, absolutely. Both teams are really, really close in the standings from what I've seen, having an even record. So it's going to be very, very close. We're off to an immediate explosive start. So I want to see in chat, which of you guys have what your predictions are for the two teams. I want to see what you guys are thinking about which team is going to be the one to come out on top. And right now we're seeing Atlanta being right away on those first hard points, getting started off to a great start here, holding on. Dallas looking to possibly make some moves here. Let's see how they're able to rotate here.
Yeah, the rotations need to come through from Dallas as well. As you can see on the bottom of the mini-map, Atlanta Dazed is already all over that PG area. You've got the number 1 and the number 3 player trying to do a little bit. You got Little Balloon in the backside. His buddy, Money Joe, able to pick up one on the other side. So this is looking pretty good for the Flat Tires as they were able to get an early break onto those spawns. But they've still got a couple days to deal with. But they are spawning over in Narnia, a.k.a. Sport. So they got a lot to do to get back onto this hill.
Absolutely. So now we're just giving a quick shout out here as we got Money Show off to a really solid start. Of course, the moment I say that, he dies at 5-2 KDA. K9 with 4-2 for his kill death ratio. Right now, Atlanta Dazed immediately preventing Dallas from getting onto that hard point and keeping them from racking up those points on the board. But now it does look like Dallas has made a way back into it, so they are now starting to get some more points on the board as well. Let's see if Atlanta is going to be able to make the rotations needed to hopefully stop Dallas from racking up these points. Currently right now, Money Show is the only one on the hard point, and K9 is going to be making a move here. They know that there's somebody there. Let's see who's going to be the one to make the move here. And K9 comes out from behind, taking him out.
Yeah, you hate to see it, but you do got the break coming in from the Flat Tires over onto the P3. That's that top AC hill. Recon's going to try to stay alive here. He's got a lot of Atlanta around him, but he's got some teammates as well. Reality finds a big 2-piece at the front of the hill, but he's going to have to do a lot as his team gets cut down all over the map. And this is so far just been a break fest. I feel like both teams have just been smashing the hill and just taking it from each other. As you see another one come through, Reality still being a nuisance, and he's just locking down the hill. And as I say,
apparently commentators cursing is going to be the thing that's going to be the theme of tonight's match, as we're seeing the moment we start hyping up one team, the other team comes in and breaks it out. But they're managing to keep this game to be a very, very, very close hard point right now. Immediately Dazed, Atlanta getting a solid break there and starting to put more points back up on the board, keeping it at a very even. This game is very, very neck and neck right now. Let's see. Right now, it's looking like Dallas is going to be winning the rotation onto the next one. It's going to be absolutely massive for them. Let's see if they're going to be able to hold on to this one. Reality getting knocked down, but he does put up a really solid defense there before the rest of Atlanta shows up. We are seeing really good spawns come out in favor of Dallas, and now we're seeing Reality looking for a possible flank play, but it doesn't look like he's going to be seeing anything, as most of Atlanta is collapsing onto the point. Money Show picking up a 2-piece before Reality finally makes his way onto the point. But at this point now, Dallas does still hold on to the defense. They're managing to hold the point and definitely start to find some sort of momentum in this match to be able to get themselves going and hopefully extend their lead a little bit longer and get a little bit of breathing room from Atlanta here.
Yeah, they definitely have definitely turned the tables on the whole let's just break every time. They were able to actually get a little bit of money, but over here on this P4, Reality finds a big one, and he's going to need to do a lot of work, as this is typically the hardest hill to break in the game, or at least the hardest hill to get a solid breakthrough and hold. As you can see, power of the corners coming through for the side of the Atlanta phase. They're going to start locking it down. You've got Recon trying to lead the back. He's got a couple teammates looking. The trades come through, and it's looking like the Dazed are going to hold. They're going to hold onto this hill. So this is just going to be back and forth all the way to the end.
Money Show is going to be getting into the point. He's going to be looking for one, but unfortunately he's going to be taken out. Reality is going to be joining in. Recon getting a few more points, and now it looks like Dallas has gotten the break that they need. They managed to get through into the point and start getting more points on the board. However, Atlanta did hold up a really solid defense, but unfortunately it was not enough. But as I say that, Atlanta does get an opportunity to get a break in there, but now they are able to finally get somebody in there on that point and hopefully collapse on these last few points here on this hard point before they rotate onto the next one. This rotation is looking very even right now. Atlanta is going to be the first one to start collapsing on points in the courtyard, but this one is I don't know, personally, I think this one is a very scary point to try and hold. There's so many different entry points, and so I've seen a lot where teams don't really tend to hold on to this one, and they just try to do what they can to get a little bit of points, but their main focus seems to be primarily on just getting the points that they can, but moving on to the next hard point. As we're seeing it here, Chill Dragon now up on a 5 killing spree and then goes down the moment I started to talk about somebody and they die. But right now, Atlanta is able to grab a few points here. Let's see, as Dallas is going to be popping in and out of this point. This one is going to be a really hard one to hold. The Lil Balloon is out for blood. He does take out 2 members of Atlanta. Let's see how the rotations continue on as we're getting ready to move on to this next point. Very even rotation right now. It looks like Dallas has the upper hand. And Lil Balloon is just tearing through this Atlanta roster. He is playing absolutely out of his mind.
21 and 11 out of Little Balloon, just absolutely leading the charge for his team. And that's a good re-break out of Dallas there. They've still got the favorable gas station spawns. And they're just going to keep pushing this team back. They've got the hill. There's 40 seconds left. And if they can get one more wave here, you know, they're looking at like a 60-point lead onto the Dazed. And that's definitely not where you want to be as you flip over to the other side of the map. The AC hill can be a little unforgiving if you make even one mistake. But just look at the control here from Dallas Flat Tires, just pushing these guys out of their spawns. We've got number 3. He's going to start making a move over towards that hill. That is Lil Balloon, the current raid boss on the map, 23 and 11. Let's see what he can do here.
Ooh, and Lil Balloon immediately doing what he does. Some more members of Atlanta before he actually is going to be the one to take out Maestro and snag himself a 3-piece, putting himself back onto a 5-kill streak, and he is going to be planted here into the server's hard point, stacking up more points for Dallas. They're able to definitely extend their lead really strong right now, but Atlanta did seem to make a lot of moves, so they're going to be looking for some more information, but they got to break through the one-man stone wall that is Lil Balloon, and it will be Lil Meet Tarzan, who is going to be shutting him down before and allowing Atlanta to be able to break through and start to get some points themselves on the board and hopefully be able to slow this lead down that Dallas has built up so far.
Yeah, that was it's a nice little 20-piece that they can find over on that last hill. But you can see you've got that number 1 player and a couple more players from the Dazed, or the Flat Tires, sorry, starting to surround the hill. So it's up to Maestro and crew to try and find some kills, but you've got Little Balloon to deal with. Little Meat Tarzan is next up into the fight, but you're going to have to see a big break come through, and there's all the kills. They're going to be able to pull it off. That's a clean break for the Atlanta Dazed, right when you need it too, as they can balance out the scoreline right here.
Yep, they seem to be looking for every opportunity. This is a really good hill to be able to hold. Chill Dragon is up on the 5-killing spree. And never mind, I shouted him out too quickly because he's dead now. But now we're seeing all of Atlanta is holding, well, actually, yeah, there's 3 members of Atlanta currently holding this one. Dallas not being able to find a break into this point. It's looking like they might just be looking to rotate out and possibly prepare for the next point. We're seeing 2 members of Dallas head on over to that southwest corner, but Chill Dragon is not going to let them go there too easily. Recon is going to be seeing 1, and he's going to be taking out Maestro. But a lot of points are going to be back on the board now for Dazed, and they're actually going to be proceeding to get themselves in the lead, and Recon is going to be waiting there, the dangerous man, waiting at the next point to allow Dallas to be in the cafeteria, starting to get a lot more points, get themselves back up on the lead, and start looking to possibly close this one out here in these next 2 hard points.
Yeah, the Flat Tires did a whole lot of good work there to get into this hill first, as Atlanta Dazed were able to bring it back, but this is going to be a big mountain to climb for the Dazed, as they got to try to find a way to get into this kitchen. You can see the cross shot start to come through, and that's a great read out of Recon. He's not able to quite get the kill, but the trades still go the way of Dallas Flat Tires. Reality is going to try to do what he can to hold down this hill. He is pretty much one shot, but he's doing everything at the moment. And this is absolute great time for the side of the Flat Tires. And even if you're Dazed, you don't mind the 10 seconds. You definitely don't want to give up any more scrap time from here on out, as the Flat Tires are now up over that 220 threshold even.
Absolutely. This is going to be coming down to this next point here. Let's see if Dazed are going to be able to hopefully get some more points on the board. But if you're Dallas Flat Tires, you're definitely going to be looking to close this one out. Dazed with a very solid starting control. Reality is coming around the side. He's going to be seeing Maestro. And it looks like Reality is going to be winning out that one. But more trades are going to be coming out as well. And the point is going to be left at a neutral stand. Right now, Dazed are going to be able to break that 200-point threshold. But this is still dangerous territory if you are Dazed, as Dallas Flat Tires do have an opportunity to be able to win it out on this point. They only have to be able to hold it for a few more seconds, so to at least score some more points and hopefully keep this one alive. Chill Dragon is not going to be able to win that fight against Recon.
Yeah, and the Flat Tires are able to get into that hill there. There's not quite enough time for them to win the map, but the rotations are theirs for the moment. They can find a couple kills, and there is one. It's all up to the money show now on the backside. K9's able to pick him up. So now we've got 2 players from each team squaring off onto this P2. These gunfights could mean everything. Reality is able to find the 2-piece, and Little Balloon is here now. The contest comes through from the Atlanta Dazed, but they're going to start to get picked off around the hill, as there are just too many Flat Tires to deal with.
And at this point, things are looking bleak for the Flat Tires. We've got Chill Dragon is actually going to be trying to jump on the point, trying to stall where he can. Only a few more points left to go, but it does not look like it will be enough, as Dallas Flat Tires are going to be finishing this one out and securing map 1 with a really solid way to close that out. Very solid play from Dallas, but honestly, overall, a really close match. It's going very, very back and forth. It really only came down to 2 points, where Dallas was able to just hold just a little.
On Embassy once again for a big search and destroy. The Atlanta Dazed going to try to get some regains here from the attacking side, but Little Balloon already getting to work as he puts big damage down onto Maestro. Finds a first blood as well onto the bomb carrier. So that's going to make it just that much tougher as Chill Dragon gets some hazmat cheese.
You know, a little scary there, but he does manage to get out with his life. Money Show is going to be going down before quickly being traded away, getting traded for K9, as Reality is going to be taking him down as well. Maestro is going to be the one to pick up the bomb, and he's looking for a plant onto the B site. It doesn't look like Dallas isn't anywhere there. They're watching primarily more on that A side, so we'll see now as the bomb goes down which team is going to, if Dallas is going to be able to answer. Ooh, Recon, it doesn't see him, so it definitely is going to be looking like an advantage here. But Recon might be walking right into Chill Dragon, and that is going to happen, as Chill will take him out. Reality is now the last one alive for Dallas. He's got about 20 seconds to get onto this bomb and get a defuse, but things are definitely looking bleak, as he just doesn't have an entry point out of the bomb side. He's going to be seeing one, and he's going to be taking out Maestro. Let's see if he's going to be looking. He's definitely going for the bomb play here, but he honestly might just try and stay alive, because I don't think he's going to be able to get the defuse. So he is going to be dipping out, keeping himself alive, holding on to his 2-kill streak for going the round. But Atlanta Dazed will be striking first in this search and destroy.
Yeah, that was a round that was looking a little slow for the side of Atlanta Dazed. Sorry. Once Balloon got that kill onto the bomb carrier, I just didn't imagine that they would just give up the B site. They got to know that that's the bomb carrier there. So maybe some trolls coming through from Flat Tires, and some nice plays out of the Atlanta Dazed to stay composed in a clutch situation. But back over on the defense side, they're gonna have to try and maybe stop this B plant here. But it's looking like Dallas is doing a little bit of a slower hit. It's kind of a variation route. I think he just dove out of the top windows there, and Recon's gonna go ahead and get the rock down. So 45 seconds left to play with.
Tarzan is going to be spotted out by Reality before Chill Dragon will be answering back as well and trading it away, but Chill is going to be getting himself a 2-piece, taking 2 members of the Flat Tires down, giving Dazed a good, nice man lead here, but unfortunately they are a little bit pressed for time. Maestro is watching the bomb. Recon is holding strong. Right now, Dazed maybe looking to possibly make some sort of move here. We're definitely seeing Chill Dragon is spotted out by Recon, but no kills are going to be happening. More shots are being exchanged. Recon is going to be the one going down, so it's going to be down to Low Balloon, but Chill Dragon, I'm pretty sure he took out the entire team in that one, but unfortunately they're not going to be able to get the defuse there. So no matter what, the Flat Tires do still answer back with an incredible and explosive second round.
Yeah, explosive indeed. I'm pretty sure Chill Dragon also killed K9 with his grenade there, so not only did he wipe the enemy team, he got the remainder of his team as well. So that's you know, good plays out of Chill. He's on a 5 spree though, so he could be able to pick up a cruise here, and you can actually use the cruise pretty well on this map. Map like Hotel, you know, it's basically useless, but over here you can make some good use out of it. And I think Chill Dragon may be the key player here, as he's going to try to lead the charge. But over towards the B side, K9, a little bit of a panic nade. He almost gets away with his life, but there's players around every corner.
You really hate to see it.
You hate to see it for sure.
I can just imagine what's going through his head when you throw the grenade there, and you're just like, well, that sucks.
Yeah, and speaking of that sucks, there goes your streak.
Yeah, and now Maestro is going to be going down, so now it is just down to Tarzan, a 1v4. This is not a good situation for him at all. Let's see if he will be able to clutch it out. Currently has yet to get on the kill board, but if there's a time to do it, this would be the round to do it. He doesn't really have any kill streaks to fight for, and we're still kind of early enough that if you do lose the round, it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, you want to lose as few rounds as possible, but in a 1v4 scenario, there's really only so much you can do. He might be getting spotted out, and he will. That will be the Flat Tires striking again, taking down all of Atlanta, getting 2 in a row, and putting themselves in the lead.
Ooh, this guy, he's got the Shotzi spots on the map here. On Money Show, able to get on the board there and get his team the round. And you know, if you're the Dazed, you just gotta brush that round off. Like from the beginning, almost it was just chalk. Like once Tarzan starts running around her, and you know, Dragon loses his streak, like ugh. Let's just move on. You know, we're on the defensive side. It's somewhat favored on this map, so let's see what they can do here.
It's just kind of like one of those things where you're just like, oh, we'll just forget about it and see what happens now. But now Lil Balloon is looking at scoping out that B site. That definitely is looking to be the favored site here. Oh, looks like somebody disconnected.
Well, yeah,
and
to see it.
Money Show is going to actually be the one to draw first blood, so we're still looking at an even round here. This could still give an
3v3.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And Reality is going to be taking down Maestro with the long shot. That tag 56 as Tarzan is going to put himself on the board as well, and is now going to go down in a 2v2 scenario. Tarzan is going to be keeping that A site covered, putting down the trophy system. Money Show is going to be looking to make some sort of advancement onto that A site. Let's see how he is able, if he is going to be spotted out by Tarzan. I don't think Tarzan has an idea they might be coming through. Lil Balloon is going to be spotted out, but Tarzan will be the one to retreat. Lil Balloon is going to keep himself alive. Money Show is right there on the bomb site. Both K9 and like the two teams are right there next to each other.
Yeah,
as Dallas will be planting the bomb, and K9 will be getting one. Let's see if he's going to be able to take down Lil Balloon. Hussein is going to be coming out, and he will be winning that fight, as the Flat Tires will be eliminating Atlanta Dazed and striking once more, continuing to extend their lead here in the Search and Destroy. That one was looking very close. K9 almost had it, but unfortunately Lil Balloon with the much better cover position to be able to prevent Atlanta Dazed to be able to close that one out.
Yeah, those were great shots.
We are back now with Atlanta Dazed versus Dallas Flat Tires. Now, we finished up with those little technical difficulties that we had, and we are going to be going back, but we're keeping the same rounds of 3-1 in favor of Dallas Flat Tires. And this game is already right out as Lil Balloon is going to be striking, and we are still going at a 2-for-2 trade right now. This is a very, very fast-paced match here right away. Let's see here how this one is going to pan out. Maestro and Tarzan are the ones going down for a Daze, and Lil Balloon and Money Show, or no, sorry, Reality and Recon are the ones staying alive. Chill
Holy.
Dragon looking for an opportunity. Is going to be taking down Lil Balloon.
Yeah, this
now
is a
Kane.
nice 1v2 situation for old Money Show. But you've got the Dazed putting the bomb down, making it that much harder for him. He actually gets a little bit more time on the clock there, but he's going to have to do a whole bunch of work here, and it looks like his first fight may be with K9. And this is a really good setup from the Dazed, actually. They're going to be able to figure out where he's coming from, but he may have found a seam with the Dead Silence pop. If he can find this kill into K9, this could get really sticky.
Yeah, but it doesn't look like he's playing it very safe, which is really smart. When he's not seeing anybody, he's going to be jumping around, and he will be spotted out and will be taken down. Dazed are going to be striking in, getting themselves on a 3-1. They are now looking. They are 3-2. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, 3-2.
3-2, but they are bringing themselves right back into it. Apparently that the little break is what they needed. They had a very clean setup onto the bomb, get a very strong plant, and a very solid group of angles there to be able to get themselves set up and ready to go to strike back in the search and destroy match.
Yeah, and look at Chill Dragon there. It may not be much, but he's on a 2 streak, so he's almost back to that cruise he almost got.
Absolutely. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot that he had that cruise there for a minute.
Yeah, he was on a 5er. He didn't ever quite cross that, but ooh, so close. And the bomb is going to go down here on the B side. Got Lil Balloon watching over. Recon is able to get it down. So now the retake is going to come through. We got a nice 4v4 retake. 35 seconds on the clock. Chill Dragon is in a nice spot here. If he can sneak up here and maybe find 1 kill, K9 finds reality over on the backside of the bomb site. Now Chill Dragon has control of top dubs. This is not looking good for the Dazed. Recon's able to find one. The trades come through. Money Show's able to pick up Dragon. It's all up to Tarzan in the 1v2 situation. He's just gonna try to find these players and defuse. It's looking a little tall.
Doesn't look like he's going to be going for it now. That was a very tall order for him to try and fill. It was honestly looking like it was going to be a very back and forth. That one was looking like I had no idea where that one was going to be going, and then reality comes out and takes down 2 before he does go down himself. So this will be Dallas putting themselves 4-2, a very solid place for them to be in. It gives them a couple rounds of comfort here. They don't have to feel like they have to rush into anything. They're not put on their back foot. But they also can't get too comfortable, because the moment you get too comfortable, that's when Dazed are going to be the ones to strike back. We've seen both of these teams have been putting out very equal performances. Right now, Dallas getting like a few extra good breaks here. K9 is going to be looking for one, but Money Show is going to be able to get down and keeping himself alive here. Money Show trying to jump down, and he manages to get through. Recon making a lot of noise here. Maybe looking for something. Everybody is still alive on both teams.
And
never mind.
Say that.
Chill Dragon. I'm so sorry to any players who have fallen victim. Actually, I think every single player on both teams have fallen victim to the caster curse already.
It, you give it out equally.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
With the trigger discipline, is he just not gonna get the kill? All right. So Recon's gonna opt to hold his position here, as Money Show is going to be able to pick it up. So that actually pays off big time for them, as they are able to even it out 2v2. If
Dragon is going to be going right into Recon, and this fight is still going to be going on. Recon, they're both going to be ducked around, and Recon looks to get around with a knife, but Chill Dragon will be finishing off with a pistol. Wow, that was crazy. Oh, it looks like Money Show is going to be spotting Dragon, and he will be Dragon winning that one. Atlanta Dazed striking back again, putting themselves in a 3-4, only down 1 round right now. This is what I was saying to Dallas. You cannot get too comfortable, because it only takes a few bad rounds for Dazed to pop themselves right back up and take the lead. So now we will see how this one continues on. Dazed seem to find a lot better ground in this search and destroy than they did the first few rounds. So let's see if Dallas is going to be able to make the adjustments to keep their lead strong, or if this will be Dazed looking to run away with this one.
I wonder if we'll get an A hit anytime soon. So far, it's just been entirely over to the B side. Lil Balloon going a little rogue. He gets through the door, and Maestro picks him up for a big first blood. So Atlanta Dazed put themselves in great position here on this defensive side, and they're going to try to maybe force Dallas Flat Tires into a little bit of a weird situation as they're starting to just turtle up, kind of play spawns. The Tires are starting to move the bomb down towards that P2 area over towards the A site. But they got to deal with Dragon, and Reality doesn't just that. The snipe comes through from K9. He's going to try to get away with his life, and so far so good, but Recon is hot on his tails. And this is going to be looking like a site take here from the side of the Dallas Flat Tires. It's a 3v3 situation.
Yeah, and you spoke too soon, as Money Show is going to be taken down by Maestro. Reality is going to be answering back, so now we are in a 2v2. Let's see who dies immediately after I open my mouth. Right there, I called it. And Reality will be the one to go down, and it is now Recon to hold on to it, but he will be taken down shortly by Maestro. And Atlanta will be tying this series up at 4-4. We could possibly be bringing ourselves into a round 11. That'd be so hype. I love 11s. From the casting perspective. From the player's perspective, they're terrifying. But from the casting perspective, they are so cool.
I'm a big fan of the round 11, especially with the amount of snipers we've seen so far. There's nothing better than a sniper duel round 11. So let's
absolutely. Alrighty, Atlanta back on the attack now. They've been doing really solid in this round since the break here. And it looks like Low Balloon is going to be striking first. He's going to be taking down Dragon. And he's going to be immediately getting away with his life. He's getting very low. Tarzan is also going to be low here. Reality, oh my goodness. Fights are happening all over the place as Reality goes down, keeping it at a 3v3. And K9 is going to be spotting Recon, taking him down. This has just been a very, very bloody map in the search and destroy. Lil Balloon is going to be striking as well. So now we're once again in a 2v2 scenario as the players are going to be looking at slowing things down. But Atlanta Dazed are seeing the opportunity. They're going to be going for the plant on the B side. Tarzan is going to be watching the angles. Lil Balloon not too far away. Maestro has a very solid positioning here. And
kill comes through from Little Balloon. He is able to pick up Tarzan. So now Maestro's in a 1v2 situation. He does have access to the good bomb check side they planted for him over here in the palm trees. So he might be able to fake out Money Show here, who is over top Dubs. And he looks like he's actually going to go ahead and maybe hop the bomb. The defuse starts to come through. Maestro, he might get a read here. But if he goes chasing Little Balloon, dude, it might be
he's going to be taking him out and stalling that defuse.
He gets the discipline.
7 seconds left. The fight is going to be ensuing. Balloon is not in a good situation, but this will all be that Atlanta Dazed needs, as Little Balloon will be dancing all over the place, and Dazed will be taking that round, bringing themselves into the lead at 5-4. The X12 coming out, allowing Maestro to close this one out. And he's honestly been having a really solid SND since we've gotten back from that break, going 8-3 right now. A very great round for him. I don't know what his KD was before we got to our break, but this does put Atlanta Dazed in a position to take map number 2.
He's also got a cruise missile. You might see that come into play here, especially since it's looking like the Flat Tires are opting to go towards that B side, and there's a quick 2 dead for the side of the Dazed. So they are looking to end this map right here, right now. And here comes the streak. The info is going to get called out. That number 8 player better get on his horse as the streak gets called.
And he will go down.
He is gone. That's a big kaboom. Shout out to Coffee.
So now we've got Money Show being the final one alive for Dallas. The bomb is on the ground, and this is a very bleak scenario here in round number 10. So if you want to see this happening, and that will not happen, sorry, Money Show, Atlanta Dazed will be striking, and they will be finishing this one up with a very clean victory, taking map number 2 and tying the series up 1-1. everybody, and welcome back to the Call of Duty Rec League. We are loaded back in for map number 3. The series is tied between Dallas Flat Tires and Atlanta Dazed, and we are here in control. Maestro is going to be off to a solid start here with a 2-piece against Dallas before Dallas is going to be looking at trying to answer back on the attacking side. We're here in Hotel, a personal favorite of mine. And we're seeing now Dallas is getting that early control onto the point, onto the A side, getting immediate first tick. Going to be looking like a pretty clean take for the second tick, but Atlanta is going to be coming up around that northeastern side, looking for a response. But Money Show is going to be getting 1, and that'll be Chill Dragon getting a 3-piece before Reality will be taking him down. But they will be grabbing the... Dallas will be grabbing the 8 point, so now they have 2 minutes to play with to get over onto that B side as Atlanta Dazed gets ready to set up their defense and see if they can hold this one nice and strong here.
Yeah, it's gonna be up to the Money Show here. He's the only one from Dallas really able to get some pressure on the hill. You can see the rest of the team able to filter around, but that is going to be Chill Dragon finding one. Tarzan finds one of his own. So that is the first 2 members make it through of the Flat Tires getting cut down. Now it's up to Little Balloon, and once again, Caster Curse coming through, man. He just immediately dies. So that is a clean wipe from the Atlanta Dazed. A full reset. As you can see, they're already pushed up at that bedroom side. You got Chill Dragon around, big damage. Ooh, a nice stick.
Nice. Solid play coming out. Now we've got... Right now, Atlanta Dazed are holding on to the life lead right now. They've got about 23 lives, and Dallas is holding on to their 14. Dallas is managing to hold on to this B site just a little bit longer. Atlanta is holding on to this B site. Dallas looking a little bit... Having to be a little careful with their lives, but they are managing to get themselves onto that B site and start getting some control down. They're preventing any of Atlanta from being able to get in there. But Cannon is going to be looking to make some moves here, but unfortunately, Little Balloon is just too strong, and he is going to be getting a double kill for himself, and is going to be setting Dallas up to be getting that match. Little Balloon on a 5-killing spree, taking down so many members of Atlanta. Chill Dragon is going to be looking to get himself onto the point. They've managed to knock Dallas off and push them all back far enough to where this is going to be looking like a reset. This is going to be very favorable for Atlanta. About 30 seconds to play with here that Atlanta has just got to hold, and Dallas is going to have to start looking to find a way onto the point here. Tarzan is got a solid angle there. It doesn't look like he sees Chill Dragon that's off on the left side, though. Oh, wait, no, Chill Dragon is his teammate. Wow, that was awkward. But you know what? That's okay. 7 seconds to go. Dallas is not being able to find some sort of point in as there's no respawns remaining. Reality is looking to get a move in there, but he is going to be down and out. There are only 2 lives left, and Atlanta Dazed will be holding this one strong, taking this first control round. Absolutely amazing. Very solid round. It was looking like Dallas was going to be in a solid start as it got the early capture onto that A side, but Atlanta Dazed were preventing Dallas from making any moves into that point and preventing Dallas from doing what they needed to do, and they managed to hold just long enough. Now let's see how Atlanta is going to be able to do on the attacking side. Let's see if they're going to be able to keep this momentum going from their search and destroy win and carry it through on this control game.
Yeah, we might see a little bit of a variation here as it's looking like all of Atlanta is going to face smash that B point. Got the number 3 player and Little Balloon. That's the man you want to deal with. The teammate comes through, the snakes are in, and that looks like a little bit of a breakdown on this B push as Little Balloon is just too snaky on the map. They're going to start cutting them down, and look at the spawns for the Dazed. They're spawning directly behind that B point. You had one spawn out towards A, but it's a split push, and you've got members of the Flat Tires all over the map. So far, the Dazed have only been able to grab 1 tick. They need 5 to go ahead in the tick lead here as they give up 4 in that last round.
And now we're seeing them making some moves onto the A side as Dallas are going to actually be looking at draining some on that B side. Currently, right now, they're just split on the entire map. All of Dallas are down on the B side, while all of Atlanta are up on the A side. They're just going to let them take it. They're just deciding, you know what, that's fine. You guys can have that A site. We'll be nice. We'll give it to you. We're not worried about it. So We will see if they're going to, if now Atlanta will be able to return it around and take the B site, which was the area that Dallas was not able to take in round 1. Let's see what happens here. Reality is going to be spotting out Chill Dragon and taking him down. That's going to be, and now we're seeing Recon is going to be getting a kill onto Maestro. Tarzan is going to be taking down Reality. No opportunities here. Lil Balloon is going to come in before being traded away very quickly. Again, lives are currently in the favor of the defense once again. Reality is going to be spotting out Chill Dragon. And Dragon is going to be gaining Reality, but unfortunately there are too many members of Dallas there to be able to answer, and you are in a bad position when you are stuck between 2 members of the opposing team. Dallas holding strong, not allowing any members of Atlanta get onto the point. Maestro trying to do what he can to make some ground here.
Wow.
And K9 is going to be answering against Reality.
Yeah, K9 was able to get some kills there, kind of push Reality off the hill a little bit further. But you can see how the Atlanta Dazed are just trying to keep as many players out of that bedroom area as they can, as that is just a pain in your side when you're on the attacking side and trying to get onto this B point. But so far, Dallas has only given up 4 ticks, so they're even in the ticks so far. As Little Balloon maybe loses a little full elevation fight comes through. Maestro's on the hill, but he gets immediately wiped off. So far, so good for Dallas, but the Days are going to be able to get in, and maybe some hipfire cheese from K9 going to try to get some of those out. But he's not going to find a kill.
Lil Balloon is going to be getting
cut down.
Joe Dragon is going to be getting 1, but does go down promptly after. Maestro is going to try and get onto the point. He's not going to be able to do so. As we've got Recon now trying to be the one to hold the line here. We'll see how the rest of Atlanta are coming in, but Atlanta are out of respawns. There's only 10 seconds remaining. He's trying to get on the point, but Chill Dragon will be going down. It is now down to Maestro and K9, and they are just not close enough to be able to get in there. As Dallas will be answering back, taking round 2. Very solid defense coming out from the flat tires as they manage to take a round and be ready to go. And yeah, they answer back nice and strong, not allowing any team, not allowing anybody to get in there. You can see that final kill as Money Show is going to get the final kill for that final jump onto the point. And now we're going to be switching sides once again as Dallas are going to be back on the attack. Right now, all points seem to be favoring the defense, so we'll see if this streak will continue, or if maybe Dallas will be looking at hopefully shifting the momentum here. They've managed to at least stop Atlanta from getting more points and scoring more rounds, so let's see if they're going to be able to hold them one more round and get a lead here and put themselves into a possible map point situation here. Dallas immediately getting a few kills right away.
We are all tied at the moment in ticks, but it's looking like Dallas is going to try to make a quick play, and Balloon is absolutely snappy tonight. That guy's drop shot is so gross. I do not want to be the Atlanta Dazed right now trying to play into that, and they are going to get cut down as Dallas caps the A point. So that's 3 ticks on the board. They're going to try to make some more over here, but you can see how the Dazed are pretty much just going to let Dallas funnel over to them, and they're going to try to cut them off on all these crosses here, and maybe just try to get them pushed back deep out of their own spawn. But they've got to do a whole lot of work here. You've got Balloon running amok in your reception area, and he finds one. He knows there's another player back here, or does he, as K9 able to pick him up. So that is a reset on the first push from the Dallas Flat Tires towards B, and they are continuing to just get cut down all over the map.
Dazed have managed to hold a very solid stone wall here, but Lil Balloon is there. He is the man to be watching out for. His KD right now at 23 and 14. He is an absolute menace in here, being just shy of the 2. Money Show looking to possibly make a move on the point, but Chill Dragon is going to be shutting down immediately, and it is Lil Balloon doing what he does best and taking down Chill Dragon. He's going to be looking for more, but Tarzan will have the grenade out. Reality going to be throwing down a grenade. And Money Show with the corner Semtex there. But he will be seeing one. Money Show will be taking down Chill Dragon. Tarzan will be going down from Recon here. And Lil Balloon is going to be going down. Many members of both teams going down. But there is just not an opportunity for Dallas to be able to make any moves onto this point. 45 seconds remaining. Lives currently in favor of the defense right now. K9 is going to be dropping one. Chill Dragon dropping another one. Dallas right now are not able to get any sort of momentum onto this B site. This B site seems to be the biggest choke point for both teams, as Chill Dragon will be going down to reality. Maybe an opportunity for Dallas to make some sort of move here. Money Show is going to be spotting out K9. K9 will not be able to win out that fight. Now, possible.
He's not gonna be able to get it done, but he's got all his teammates on his back plat area, and the guns are hot. So they're able to find two. Reality finds a trade, make that a two-piece. So it just gets a little more interesting as you've got Balloon pushed up on the plat area. He can maybe help cut some of these players down from bedroom, and there they go. He's also the first man up. He finds one. So a tick is going to come through. That's 4 ticks on this attacking side for the flat tires, but they're still going. They're working on 4, and all the kills are going their way. The third tick is starting to tick up, and there's only 5 seconds left on the clock as all the kills continue to ring out for the flat tires, and they take the offense.
And they definitely do what needed to be done. They turn it around, and they set them up. They set themselves up for victory, managing to find the break. Reality with an incredible 2-piece to be able to break around and get his team onto the point and start snagging those ticks, allowing for the teams to be able to, allowing for Dallas to be able to shift the momentum there and put themselves into a map scoring position. Lil Balloon now 27-17, a crazy game for him as he is currently on a 3-kill streak as we shift now Dallas on the defense and on map point here as we've got Atlanta looking to possibly make some moves as well. They're going to
move up towards this A point here over in restaurant, and they've got 3 players nearby. Only one of the flat tires to deal with so far, but himself known, and he gets cut down out after getting one though. And Money Show is now here, so the pinch is going to come out on the inside. But back over towards B, you can see a couple members of the Dazed starting to inch their way over, but it is just all white in the kill feed as Dallas flat tires are looking to end this match right.
Absolutely. We're seeing some really good plays coming out from Dallas right now. Lives are currently in favor of Dallas. Atlanta is going to be able to get a tick onto that A site. They're going to be able to be holding here. Money Show is going to be looking for something big here. He's going to be taking down one. He's going to be forced to drop down. He's taking a lot of damage here. He's trying to get Chill Dragon, but unfortunately Chill Dragon just has the movement to keep himself alive as Atlanta will be getting that second tick and looking to get the third tick, hopefully being able to put themselves into a solid position here. It looks like Dallas are going to be foregoing that A site and giving control to Atlanta, hopefully going to be holding this one right now on the B side, the one point of contention that has been the bottleneck for every single team in this match. Money Show is going to be able to get one. Recon is also going to be getting one. Let's see now how Atlanta is going to be answering. They're looking for some sort of pincer maneuver here as we've got Tarzan is still hanging around over at the A side, but the rest of the team is looking to move up. Recon is going to be spotting one. Reality getting a kill over on the other side. But now,
from the Atlanta Dazed, but as I say that, they lose a member. You still got Tarzan in the back, and he finds a 2-piece, so he's making the defense turn a little bit, but he gets immediately cut down, and then the rest of his team gets killed as well. So that's a reset once again. 20-13 in lives for with the Dallas leading that. And, the Dazed they're just going to keep pressuring the left side of the map. It seems they know that they've got a lot of players in their bedroom, so they're going to try to maybe flank out the other team's spawn as well. Might be the call here is Maestro wins a big one in the middle of the map. There's a little bit of space, but you can see all the flat tires are just ready to pounce on that hill.
Absolutely. K9 is going to be spotted out by Lil Balloon as he's going to be getting another kill. And seeing now Dallas holding a very strong defense here. Only about 20 seconds remaining. 7 lives remaining. 4 days. Let's see if the flat tires are going to be able to hold this one. It's looking very strong for them, but Dazed does have a member on to the point, but Dallas is going to be firing off right away. Recon is going to be getting one before getting traded away, but Lil Balloon is still doing what he does. Dazed are now down and out of respawn. K9 is going to be getting a 2-piece for himself. He's going to be looking for the third, but Recon is going to be taking him down, but Maestro will be trading him away right away as he's able to jump onto the point. Only 3.8 seconds remaining. He's going to be looking for that tick out of that B side, but he's not going to be able to get it before Dallas fires in, and they will be closing this one out, taking map number 3. putting themselves on the match point situation of being up 2-1. A absolutely crazy back and forth in control. That one coming down to the very end, but unfortunately, Dallas, their Stonewall was
Call of Duty Rec League. We are here on Hotel Hardpoint and kicking it off. We've got the Dallas Flat Tires breaking it. They're going to try to end the series. Rec 2-1 so far. They're starting to come through. The feed lights up and it's looking like the balloon. Able to find one there. So that is going to be the Flat Tires locking one so far. And you can see they're starting to make a move to the spot.
Yeah, they're definitely at the point where the Flat Tires are definitely in the point where they are at very content right now as Lil Balloon is at the top of his game. They're hopefully, I don't cast or curse him, but this is going to be the opportunity here where Dallas are going to be looking to possibly finish this one out and just close out this series. But Atlanta does always have a chance to make this one a close one. They can definitely bring this into a map 5. This game is definitely not over. There is still, Dazed have been keeping Dallas on their toes throughout the entirety of the match. It really honestly has come down to just Lil Balloon doing his crack thing. So if Dazed are going to be able to shut him down, then that will be an opportunity for Dazed to be able to possibly win this one out. But Lil Balloon was playing absolutely insane in that control, and it's looking like he's going to be keeping up that same momentum into the hard point here. And we've got them wrecked.
Impossible to break, man. Dallas is fully set up. They've got all the angles covered. Maestro is able to find the outside. So, there's only 20 seconds of scrap left, and it's looking like Dazed is going to be able to find it. And actually, Dazed also has the rotations over to the kitchen hill. So this is actually great plays from them. This is going to get them right back into the hard lane as long as they can get a hold on the kitchen. But you've got Drop Shot and Balloon to deal with. Still in a 1-2 situation, and he finds it. He's
nice.
Mills cuts it down. There's one more player in the back spawn, causing the tires to get right behind the hill quickly. But so far, so good. Continue this hold here. They're right back in the hard point.
That 1v2 for Dazed there that Maestro was pulling off was an absolutely a very, very crucial 1v2 because he definitely needed to win that one, but it does look like that Dallas are going to be able to find the break, and they're just going to continue to be escalating their lead. They've definitely found their rhythm as they are currently 2-man stacking on the point with Lil Balloon running around doing the things that he needs to get done. They know that Lil Balloon doesn't need to be sitting on the point because he's going to be picking up 2, and he's going to be continuing to look around, finding more and more victims to fall to his deadly AR. Or no, he's got an SMG this one. Never mind, I'm wrong.
He's switching it up.
He is switching it up, but he's still, doesn't matter what gun he's using, he seems to be just taking down everybody in this game.
Well, the snake off comes through. Chill Dragon versus Balloon. And Balloon goes ahead and backs up for a second. He's got a lot of teammates around him, so he's going to wait for a team break here. The trades go back and forth. That is looking like the Dazed are actually going to be able to break in here. K9 finds one on. So they're going to start to maybe lock some time down as people just keep dying all over the hard point. And Dazed are finally going to get a little bit of time on the board, but they're still down. They could be playing pretty perfectly here if they're going to find themselves back in there.
Yeah, they've definitely got a lot of ground to make up. If you are Atlanta Dazed, this is not a great situation. It looks like Dallas are going to be able to find a break here, getting back into that point and allowing for them to continue to extend their lead and keep themselves back up. But Dazed manages to find a break here. The point is in contention right now, and it looks like Dazed are going to be the ones to be winning this one out. The rest of the teams are going to be looking like they're going to be rotating. Dallas currently looking like they have a slightly better rotation as they've got the 4 members there ready to go. They've got Reality is going to be jumping on the point right away. K9 is going to be spotting out Lil Balloon, but you will not be killing him that easily. He is diving all over the place, and he keeps himself alive. Chill Dragon looking to make a move there. K9 is going to be spotted out by Lil Balloon before he is immediately traded away by Maestro. And now Dallas again back onto that point, winning out the fight there against Dazed. K9 is going to be dropping 1. Dragon is going to be getting traded away, though. Balloon is going to be right there to take out K9 and make the fight go in favor of... Oh, and the knife comes out, and Lil Balloon is going to be knifing down Dragon before getting taken out, but immediately traded away as well.
Yeah, you just how impactful the scoring will be. The Dallas Flat Tires are up 120 points right now. They've got players moving to the rotations. I don't know if they quite know they've got players back here yet, but Little Balloon, I mean, come on, man. The drop shots out of this guy are so insane. He's going to be able to find the kill. That the favorable spawns are actually in the way of Dallas Flat Tires. They were able to get the kitchen control, and Tarzan should be able to snake these back for his team here. He gets a big one in the backside. The callouts break down a little bit. He's able to find Recon as well. So this is looking like a decent hold here for the Dazed. They're going to be able to get some nice time.
Yeah, definitely getting a lot of points on the board. You got to be looking at K9 right now. He's 20-10 for this Dazed roster. He's actually putting up a really solid game right now. And I thought I was going to caster curse him, but it looks like he's going to be keeping himself alive. I probably spoke too soon there, as he's going to be jumping right into two members of Dallas. He's going to be getting spotted out. There it is. Little late, but it does eventually come in as Recon picks up one. Maestro is going to be picking up two, looking for three, but Lil Balloon is not the one that you want to be, is not going to be the third person that you want to fight in that 1v3 scenario. Now we've got Chill Dragon. He is going to be ready, waiting on that next rotation here. Dallas is going to be the ones there at the point. Lil Balloon is going to be forced to back off. That's a great thing to have happen if you are Dazed. Backing Lil Balloon off and actually taking him down. Chill Dragon is going to be the one to be holding down this hard point. K9 is going to be going down quickly. Tarzan going down. Maestro is going to be trying to keep Dallas from getting in, but that's going to be three members of Dazed going down, allowing the Flat Tires to be able to make some moves onto that point. As Dazed were able to get quite a few points back, but unfortunately, Dallas still just has a pretty solid lead here, as they're going to be extending it out to almost 90 points. But Dazed does manage to find a break and get themselves back in, and they get a lot of kills on the board, and they're going to be allowing themselves to start bringing more points and hopefully be able to shut down Dallas here. This match is still, this hard point's not over. Just because there's a lot of ground still for Dazed to climb, it doesn't mean that they are going to be out of it. Dallas are going to be looking like...
Not at all. As you can see, they are already set up E2 side. Chill Dragon's able to find one over on the front chandelier side. So it is going to be a really mixy hard point here. As the Flat Tire third Blake. But you got Dragon up to the backside. He finds one, puts big damage on the Money Show, and he's able to top him up a little bit for his team as the trades come through. And the trophy system kill takes out the Tarzan there. But it's the Dazed. They're holding on to this hill. They're actually able to get some decent time here. I mean, they're still down 70, and they're at a situation you just can't give up any more scrap time. I mean, when you're down 90, you just cannot be doing that. So over on rotations, you've got Chill Dragon. This can be all up to him. He finds these kills and secures these spawns. He might be able to get something back.
Ooh, Reality is going to be looking for one. He's going to be getting one. He's going to be getting two. That is going to be absolutely massive. That's going to be putting Dallas in a really good position here, and he will be getting out a three-piece. But Atlanta are going to be the ones to win the rotation over on to the cafeteria, as K9 is going to be holding the strong corner. They're going to be two members of Dallas looking to make a move here. Maestro is going to be able to take... Actually, it didn't look like he was able to get any of them before he went down. I wasn't able to tell. There was a lot happening there, but Lil Balloon and Reality are in there. They're going to be inside that point now. This is going to be Dallas looking to clinch out this match. They've only got 20 more points left to go. Atlanta looking at about a 100-point deficit right now. Dallas, they're just going to not let anybody get in there. They're going to be four-man stacking this, preventing anybody from getting in. Tarzan is going to be taking down one with a grenade, but Recon is going to be trading away. Chill Dragon looking to make a move into the point, and he's going to be getting the break. That's going to be a huge break for Atlanta, and Chill Dragon is going to be getting the three-piece, as he's going to be able to hold this point just a little bit longer and actually prevent Dallas from winning it off of this one, even though the point does go neutral. But now, both teams are way on the opposite side. It looking like Atlanta is going to be trying to farm out these spawns here, trying to get what they can. But Dallas are going to be in the point, ready to go here. Only 10 more points. Atlanta are actually going to be breaking Dallas off. Let's see if they're going to be able to continue to hold this point here, as Money Show is going to be looking for a possible entrance point. But K9 is going to be right there to shut him down. Lil Balloon not being able to find his way onto the hard point either, as Dazed are keeping themselves alive. They are managing to hold as many points as they possibly can. Money Show not being able to get any sort of movement in there, as the trophy systems are going to be a absolute menace. That's going to be 3 kills for Dallas, though, as they're going to be popping in. Joe Dragon is going to have to be the one man, but he's not going to be able to get it. The rest of Days looking to possibly make a move in here, as K9 is going to be jumping in. He's going to be finding 1. He's going to be finding 2 before inevitably going down, but Maestro is able to get himself inside and be able to keep this point once again alive for a little bit longer. Reality is going to be taking him out. This is going so back and forth. It's like Lil Balloon is going to be getting in there. It's going to be K9, and that will be Lil Balloon is going to be winning it out, and Dallas will be clinching this out in map number 4. The Dallas Flat Tires are going to be winning this one. Map number 4 with a very, very solid hard point victory, and not allowing Atlanta Dazed to be able to win this one out, and that will be